And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for a donation deck that we're going to be calling Fate Fortune. This is a Freljord Bilgewater deck that does combine Misfortune and Twisted Fate. And if you've ever had these two champions in play at the same time, even if they're opposing, you know, like if you have a Misfortune, they play a Twisted Fate, then their line is Misfortune will say Fate, and Twisted Fate responds with Fortune. You know, they just acknowledge each other like that. It's pretty cool. And so that's what we're going to name our deck, Fate Fortune. But, you know, we just got some, just kind of, we got a little bit of everything with this deck. We can be aggressive. We can also be kind of defensive. We have some cheap units, especially the Trapper making Enraged Yeti. We got efficient removal with Parlay for the 1-drops, but then Parlay can also combine with Make It Rain to take down some smaller things, or maybe those combined with like the Misfortune attack trigger, or, you know, Twisted Fate red card, all that kind of stuff. Just trying to keep the battlefield clear enough, you know, get some attacks in with Misfortune, maybe try to turn on Plunder some, have Riptide Rex finish the game out. We're not like the best Misfortune deck. We don't have any scout things. But Misfortune is just a good 3-drop. And it's also Bilgewater for Yordle Grifter, and it puts a lot of pressure on him. So it's just a good card. Fury of the North is our pump spell that can you know, help us take down a large attacker, or you know, help our like Misfortune not die in combat and stuff like that. You know, just got a little bit of everything. So here we go. We're gonna play some Fate Fortune. Let's go play 5 games over here. No, Dan. I'm playing these 4 decks today, and tomorrow is Meme Tier Monday. I already have 4 decks scheduled for tomorrow. So no, I won't be playing it today or tomorrow. Finding match. I have like my regimented schedule. All right, Braum Nivea. I think I'm gonna keep everything. Yordle Grifter is a little, like, it's a tad awkward with Yordle Grifter that we have all Bilgewater cards. That just means it's a very high chance that we're going to be having a Freljord card on top. I really want to put down a 3-3. It's hard for them to deal with a 3-3. I just can't, though.
I'll burn for what I've done. Time to get rich.
If I do put down the 3-3, then I'm just not doing anything. Turn 2. That's why I wanted a 3-3. I didn't even realize we had Flash Freeze in here. Yeah, we got the 2 Flash Freezes. I didn't even realize those.
Who's on top of the bounty board today?
That was a very good draw.
If they're out there, I'll spot them. Let's get to it.
Good hand with these sentries. They match up really well against my 2-2s and 2-1s. Yeah, great hand. I'm gonna draw those extra cards, so they are 2 cards ahead of me, and I have a 2-1. They have a 1-1, so they're definitely ahead. Let's see what Yordle Grifter can do for us.
I'm not greedy.
Hit a Freljord card. That was the problem with having all those Bilgewater cards, and you know, I really didn't want to play Trapper first because of Trapper you know, putting Enraged Yeti into the deck. Just those two are so awkward together.
Took the bait.
No. Maybe I shouldn't play Trapper even. Maybe I should just wait and have them play stuff and then I Ruination. I know, it's gonna be tough to win.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Seize the opportunity.
I've carved meat bigger than you.
I'm pretty sure you can just purchase the pirate board. The pirate board normally. It's the Bilgewater board, and then these are the Misfortune sleeves. They're not a bundle. You can just purchase them on their own.
The trap is set.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
Control is supposed to be good against mid-range. Just in the cycle. How it should be is aggro is too fast for control. Mid-range can just go a little bit bigger than aggro and mid-range beat aggro. And then control defeat mid-range, going bigger than the slow, like how mid-range is a little too slow for to beat control before they stabilize.
Don't stand in my way.
That's how it should be. I believe our next card is going to be another Enraged Yeti. It's not super likely they have a Ruination, considering I have one. Ezreal Karma is definitely not a deck to beat aggro. Not at all. Anivia Braum, yes, and it's a thing. Like there's different variations. I'm talking about very, very broad generalization of the cycle between aggro, mid-range, and control.
A chill in the
But
air.
certain decks perform differently than others.
Patience.
Very broad strokes.
Through waiting. If it's a fight they want.
Down to 2, eh?
Warriors of the ages for a price.
I feel like we're going to be winning this, and, you know, like, I'm just kind of playing it slow. Okay, they know about the warning shot in hand. That was the Yordle Grifter warning shots. They know about it. They know if they have a life gain spell, they gotta play it.
Ready, Rex? Not yet! Good to go!
Cool. I was planning on resting. I was going to rest. No hot life gain they could have, but yeah, I was going to be Rexing, because if I cast the parlay and they give the priority back to me, then of course, then we kill them at burst speed. But I was waiting. I was just being a little patient. Kind of what our deck needs is Trifarian Assessor, right? Like we need like that draw a whole bunch of cards card. That's what we need. Okay, really hoping they don't have Omen Hawk. If they don't have Omen Hawk, this can line up very well for us. Please don't have Omen Hawk. Pass, pass, pass. Yay.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
Because then, presumably, we'll be able to attack with this 2/2. They won't block. We'll be able to plunder. Turn 2.
It's hard to get rich.
Yeah, Cesaro Karma is like it's a control deck with a combo finish. It's not just a combo deck. It's a combo control deck, but it is a control deck with a combo finish. I would not say that it's favored against aggro, but I also have a much lower opinion on Karma Ezreal than a lot of other people do, so I may not be the most unbiased person to ask. Freely admit. I did say our deck needed Trifarian Assessor. So that was convenient.
Gotcha. Cut him down.
Kind of expecting like Culling Strike. No Culling Strike, okay.
Let's get to it.
That's my dog Harvey. She's just rolling around having fun. So I need to be worried about Reckoning. I guess that's what I need to be worried about right now. My plan was kind of just to play Omen Hawk Misfortune, but I was hoping they would Culling Strike and then I'd get to Fury in response to Culling Strike. But if I go Omen Hawk Misfortune and then they just play Reckoning, that's where I could lose this. Definitely gotta be worried there.
All the world on one
Okay.
arrow.
I guess they can still do that. And same thing next turn. Not really stopping them from doing that.
No
I hope they don't have
prey,
Reckoning.
no pay.
Certainly hope no Reckoning. We'll have right here, obviously would have Omen Hawk block Trifarian, and then whichever one of these doesn't get Frostbitten, that would block Ash. So it's still a 5 for 1. It's a not a good attack. They should not attack with Ash. Hey, Coolabot, I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Swiftly now.
Cut him down.
Come on, attack with both of them. Do it. Ten, 11, 12, 13. Ugh, they're at 14. I have 13 damage right now, and they're at 14.
Guns blazing.
Yeah, Braum definitely had a real good day today. Now we're playing some Fate Fortune, playing this donation deck, playing against the deck we've been talking about all day. Is what's the best deck right now? The mid-range Frostbite. I don't like this version with Reckless Trifarian. Don't like as in, I don't think it's as good. So this puts them down to 7, and I have 4 here to put them down to 3, and I have that warning shot for 2, and I have another warning shot here for 1. So if I go Fury of the North on the Enraged Yeti, I put them down to 1. Obviously they can just have like Harsh Winds, which would be the worst thing for me to see. They've already had the Reckoning, which was the worst thing for me to see. They can't just always have the worst possible card for me to see, right? They already had a 5 for 1 Reckoning. They can't just always have the best possible card. Nope, I guess they can. They can always have the best possible card. Never mind.
Mwah.
Check that. They can always have the best possible card. Yeah, exactly. I can't play around cards I can't beat. And exactly while I would have loved to play something else that turn, I couldn't allow them to just play Sejuani. Sejuani's too good. This is the deck here that I have, I have incredibly low win rate against this deck.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
Love it. That was good. we're gonna have leveled up Gangplank next turn.
You made choices.
Either Elixir of Iron or Brittle Steel would, of course, save their Ash. They've played, I think, 2 Elixir of Irons and Brittle Steels so far.
I'll be damned.
That's fine.
Few earn the right to call themselves Trifarian.
Oh. That changes things. Is that even better than playing Gangplank? Gangplank would do 2 damage to all their stuff on attack. There's a argument to wait on Riptide and play a 7/7 Gangplank that attacks does $2 things. We'll go with the Rex. Yeah, the thing is, like, I know Rex does get rid of both these units, but the thing is that 5/4, it's like the 5/4 doesn't matter whatsoever. It's not, it can't block. It's useless. So like, all I did here was just kill one thing. And since I don't love the Riptide Rex, I only got to kill one thing. If I would have 2 warning shots, right? Like if I didn't have to use a warning shot to play Gangplank, I would have definitely considered playing the Gangplank, attacking, and the next turn being able to go warning shot Riptide Rex. Right? Like that's what I would have preferred to do if if I didn't if I didn't have to use the warning shot to level up Gangplank.
Save the homestead.
Now we have Harsh Winds on defense. Still got 4 cards. Yeah, it's a wonderful combo. Iceveil Archer plus Coaling Strike. That's a great, great combo. You get that 3/1. That's a really good blocker. It's just a great combo. Do y'all remember the We're a Twisted Fate deck? Anybody remember that? We do have 3 Twisted Fates, 2 Misfortunes, 1 Gangplank.
Knocked and ready. Bilgewater is mine and mine alone. I rarely forget and never forget. It's the boss! Sure is, Rex.
What's a Twisted Fate? This card looks really good. 5 mana, 7/7, Overwhelm when I'm summoned. Or round start. Summon a Powder Keg, and then also attack, do 1 damage to all enemies and the enemy nexus. That's really good.
You own what you take.
Leaping into action.
Doesn't feel so good, does it? Having your attackers get Harsh Wind doesn't feel so good.
Barrel. Break their legs. Spread your fire.
My light
Doesn't feel so
Show
good.
them our teeth.
There we go. 2-0.
This'll do for now.
It's a big win, winning that matchup. After we got 5 for 1, with Reckoning took out 5 of my cards. We got 5 for 1. And they also had an Assessor that drew multiple cards. So they got 2 free cards from an Assessor. So that's the same as a 3 for 1. So I had a 3 for 1 Assessor, a 5 for 1 Reckoning, and we still won. We need this flash freeze. Reckoning took out 5 cards. It took out the 4 that were in play and also my my Fury of the North. I traded with 5 cards. Guess so.
I'll burn for all I've done. The dead don't need riches.
Yeah, we Masters now. Got to Masters at the beginning of the day, the first 2 games with Bannerman Braum. Yeah, Omen Hawk makes everything good, but yeah, it makes Gangplank even better.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Get bloody, get paid.
Hard to get rich.
So we got 2/2/1s. No. Yeah, tomorrow will be meme tier Monday. Won't be playing ranked tomorrow.
Gotcha.
And we'll see after that.
How can Brom help?
Go away.
The stories were true. First we fuss over your best.
How do I do with this? How do I deal with this Braum? You got anything to help me out? I do like that card. I like that one.
See?
Making life tough. Why can't I play 2 cards? I like all of these. I want to play all of them. I don't know, Harvey. It's tough. We gotta choose one. How do we choose one?
The War Mother will unite us all.
Piltover Enforcer on the scene.
Well, that's not great. Well, Yordle Grifter would have missed. Glad we didn't go Yordle Grifter.
We should be friends.
Do we have any answers for Braum in our deck? I don't think we do we? That's a difficult card to answer in these regions.
Trouble coming at ya.
Can see the Devastian border from here.
Yeah, you don't want to clash me.
There we go. That could help.
The Winter's Claw strikes.
Sure, they'll challenge the 2-1, but hopefully not. Maybe they'll challenge something else. Darn. Fury of the North.
For the homestead.
That could work. Fury of the North could work.
Say your farewells. Alert the village.
Alright, clear up those 2-1s.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Who's on the bounty board today? Ten mana. 2. Alright, so I don't get to play Trapper, but then I can go Misfortune.
Success gets you noticed around here.
Misfortune, Flash, Freeze, Mystic Shot. Why? What kind of plunder card are they playing? Don't understand.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
Hot on the train.
Sure. Sure. 4-2 over there now. Doesn't kill the 5/5s.
Now I've lost my place.
A fight!
What seems to be the problem?
Help is underway.
I think I have to kill Braum over Vi. We can choose one of the two. I think we have to kill Braum. And I want to do this right now before they could use a Take Heart. So we have the better battlefield. They have a better hand. They have 4 cards. I only have 2. One of my cards is useless. They have 2 pumped up things from like these 2 cards with the 2 shared spoils. Like one of them's pumped up once, one of them's pumped up twice. My useless card just got a lot better.
They'll be floating along now.
That'll do. Thanks, Choo-Choo. Choo-Choo said you should draw Rex. And then we did. That was all Choo-Choo right there. That's all just bringing that luck. Yeah. See, that's what you have to do. The warning shot was like, what do you mean I'm useless?
One girl wrecking crew.
And then, boom. We have like a great answer. We have a great card with warning shot. We just had to tell it it's useless, and it's like, I'll show you. You know, like the reverse psychology.
I'm not
What else we got?
My friends, though.
Fury of the North.
Patience.
Oh!
Fight or die.
I don't have the mana for Fury of the North now. No.
Avarosans, stand together.
the 1-2 punch.
This is where Trapper starts losing value.
Come on.
I'll take everything.
Because we put a 1-mana 5/5 in our deck, but it doesn't matter that it's a 1-mana 5/5. You know, we might as well draw an 8-mana 5/5. Like, that's the same thing.
Headed in. Trouble coming at ya.
Do they have Elixir of Iron? That's quite unfortunate. So we'll just use Parlay to kill that thing. Okay, well, it's top deck mode, but we get a 4/4 and a warning shot. And we're gonna draw Twisted Fate right here. Alright, forgot about Enraged Yeti. You're probably better than what they drew. I'll go and play you.
Is it the boosters? Who knows?
Not really. Ugh. This is where we draw Twisted Fate. No.
I seal this by sauce over your best. It is easy, see?
There it is.
I'm always up for a round or two. Soak it in.
Fury of the North. Jagged Butcher.
Our
No.
strength is yours.
Why are we drawing our 1-mana cards? They're drawing Braum and Hearthguard. Ugh. Come on. More 1-mana cards?
Joke debate.
So, like, basically, if Braum challenges the 5/3,
Gotta trust your instincts.
I want 5/5 Butcher to take down 5/5 Hearthguard, but I don't really want to use the warning shot because of we have 2 Riptide Rex in here. So it's a big conundrum. If I don't, then I guess I can just take 5. I am at 18. I guess I can take 5. What's that thing attacking?
Take it up with my friends.
It's not ideal.
Look how we have grown! They walked around.
Doing better.
There's plenty of killing left. Back up.
I'm your backup.
and defend. You are safe with Brawl.
It's 11-3 is just too much overwhelm. I just have to put this pressure on them and force them to block with it. It's just too much overwhelm for me to deal with.
Sometimes icy heart just needs warm spot.
There's too many bad draws there at the, you know, like we were both in top tech mode. They drew a lot better than I did.
My shield is my ultimate, my shield.
Well, it's not over. Come on, warning shot. Warning shot. Warning shot. Warning shot. Yordle Grifter. Parlay. Twisted Fate. Misfortune. Wow. GG's. Never mind. We won the top deck war. That was a clutch attack. You know, needed to attack with all that stuff. When we did. Got there. Whew. Yeah, burst speed lethal. Just can't do anything about it. But yeah, we had so many wins there, you know, between warning shot, you know, Yordle Grifter making a warning shot, Misfortune with that attack trigger. Gangplank was leveled up. If we would have drawn Gangplank's attack trigger, you know, Twisted Fate red card would have been lethal. We have 2 parlays in the deck. That would have been lethal. We had a lot of things that would have been lethal. That, yeah, and we had 2 other Make It Rains, right? Make It Rain would have been lethal because they only had 2 units out, I think. Maybe they had 3. I guess they had 3. So Make It Rain, we would have had to get lucky again with Make It Rain. But it was the absolute perfect Make It Rain. We got very, very lucky. That's what you got to do to win. Got to get lucky to win. Luck is always better than skill. What is this? Now they don't want to pair us against anybody after that. That was a warning shot right there. Well, yeah, basically the decks from yesterday, Reggie, you can check them out there on the YouTube channel. You can kind of see what the decks we've been playing. I haven't played anything off of stream / off of YouTube, so it's all there with like the future videos after that. This is going to be difficult. Like, this is going to be an aggro deck. You know, like, this is the Gangplank burn. I don't really want to keep a 4-drop against the burn deck, but it is a very good 4-drop. Yeah, I'm just not going to keep the 4-drop against the burn deck. Okay, I'm glad we didn't keep it, but just replaced it. This hand can work out, and honestly, I shouldn't play Butcher. I should not have played Butcher. Well, maybe I should have. Maybe not.
Oh, I can't
No,
wait.
that was the worst card to see. Because, alright, so we're not playing anything turn 2, but Misfortune turns into Make It Rain. That's the champion spell for Misfortune.
No prey.
And so I was hoping that we could have
Well, that's one fantasy
Make It
come
Rain,
true.
then take out some things, but
Set sail.
it's not going to take out any of these.
I love a taste of the action.
Say your farewells.
Alright, so we take 2 damage either way, but this will kill Crimson Disciple. It will also do 2 damage to Misfortune.
Look what you love ya.
And it helps level up our Gangplank, right? So now we're at 2 out of 5 with Gangplank. Now this next turn, I'm going to go Twisted Fate Gold card to finish off Misfortune.
Hey, Tia. How's the partner?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hesitation's a tell.
That is a tell. Looks like Noxian Fervor.
Hold it, partner.
I'll be damned.
Alright, so we know they have 2 spells in hand. So, like... It's gotta be Fervor, right? Like, what spells they play? Like, Make It
Hey there,
Rain?
Fred. Well, that's one fantasy come true.
All or nothing.
Do I trade Fortunes? Yes.
Guns
I do.
blazing. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, maybe double Make It Rain? They usually have like Make It Rain, Transfusion, Noxian Fervor, and Decimate. That's about it. So it's obviously not Decimate, and it can't be Transfusion, I don't think. Maybe they could put it out there if it was Transfusion. Just try to throw me off.
Gotta go with the flow.
Funny the hand lock deals you, don't you think?
It's a sharp tongue you've got there.
I expect them to challenge the Powder Keg. No, they didn't. Okay.
You'll die slow.
But as you can tell, I'm doing that to make that 4 for Gangplank. I'm going to play Yordle Grifter next turn, get another warning shot, make it 5. Gangplank levels up. Attack. That's the plan.
Safety will cost you.
Jagged Butcher helps. Another thing I can play. So yeah, parlay just costing the mana. I didn't want to parlay because it cost the mana.
Coming in hot! I'll take my time. I am reborn of salt and brine. Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat. Get to work!
So I'm glad I didn't waste the parlay on the 3-1 yet. I'll just wait on that. 'Cause I can go Legion Grenadier,
Reporting for duty.
parlay my Legion Grenadier, 3 damage to them. You know, the parlay can do 1 damage to anything, so I can have the 1 damage be the Legion Grenadier, and then it says if it kills it, which it would, then do 1 damage to the enemy Nexus. Okay, and we're 4-0. Can we get a Masters 5-0 with Fate Fortune? We have been getting a lot of good luck with this league. Definitely have been getting a lot of good luck. We have recently. So, Can we get that 5-0? The 5-win dream. We've been getting a bunch of 5-0s recently. Yesterday we got a 5-0 with Sejuani with a Frostbite midrange, and then we got a 10-0 with Zed Shen. We just kept playing, we just kept winning. We won 10 in a row. 10-0 with Zed Shen yesterday. If y'all missed that, you can check that one out on YouTube. That's most recent video up. And now maybe another 5-0 here. All right, Karma Ezreal. Let's get rid of Parlay. So I want to go Warning Shot Butcher turn 1. Hello. Probably not. Yuck. Double Fury of the North? Come on. More yuck.
Ye started without me.
That's one towards Gangplank at least.
Let's get to it.
4 Thermogenic Beam can kill that. Omen Hawk was a good draw.
I'm not greedy. My friends,
Cool. I'll take a Mystic Shot. Thank you. No. This is worth it. I don't know exactly what else that Mystic Shot's gonna do.
Don't blink or you'll miss me. Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Okay, so I could spend 4 mana this turn. I save 2. Can't go Gangplank plus Fury next turn if I do that. Just don't play Misfortune.
There's plenty of killing left.
Firing.
I really wish I could play Gangplank
One of the good
and
guys, but not that.
Fury of the North this next turn. Really wish I could. Just 1 mana short.
Neither the flames nor the depths can claim me.
Definitely wish I could though. See, we just Fury of the North that thing.
I'll shed a tear.
heavy pockets, huh?
And now think of how great that would have been if we would have just also had a 7 for Misfortune attacking that would have dealt 2 damage with the Powder Keg and everything. Would have been pretty lethal.
Watch and learn.
So this will be interesting.
Got me.
They need 2 targets to level up Ezreal. I don't really want to draw Enraged Yeti next turn, I don't think. Maybe I just don't play Avarosan Trapper because I don't want to draw Enraged Yeti. Is that weird?
Charge.
Probably weird. Trapper's just another lethal attacker. Guess I should play it.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Warning Shot's my best draw stab. Shouldn't have played it.
They don't know what they're up against.
No, I shouldn't have played it.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Dang. Wow. Now we have a crappy Enraged Yeti is going to be one of our draws. It felt really weird to not play the Trapper, but I definitely felt like that was the play, was not playing it. I wasn't really expecting Eye of the Dragon into 5 mana Thermogenic Beam. That was perfect. Well, I guess we attack.
The dragon binds us.
Obstacle, meet gauntlet.
Had nothing else to do. Man, if I just had 1 more mana to protect that Misfortune, like that would have been game. Yeah. Just keep having the best possible spells. And again, I can't even play Trapper. I don't want to draw Enraged Yeti. Man, how this game played out. I feel bad. I had the tools to win this. That's my fault.
Sounds dangerous.
Can't play that thing either.
That's gotta hurt.
So I know that this top card is Enraged Yeti now from playing that Trapper.
Firing.
The trap is set.
Die mam Stühle Jodel in uniform.
GG's. And how perfect was that? That Eye of the Dragon into Thermogenic Beam. Exact mana. Yeah, nothing wrong with 4-1 at all. I would, I'll take 4-1s all day. Just disappointing. Losing a game I had the tools to win. With just a opponent having the perfect stuff for the perfect time.
Charge. Boys.
Deck I don't like losing to, because I don't lose to it very much, and usually, whenever I do, it's usually my fault. And that one was. You know, I need to, like... The turn that I played Gangplank and I did not have the mana for Fury of the North, I should not have played the Misfortune or not have played Gangplank. I shouldn't have played one of those and had the mana for Fury of the North. That was the turn that I just need to prioritize Fury of the North there, and then also later then playing the Avarosan Trapper. That cost me that game as well. All right, anyway, yeah, definitely worked well. As far as improving it, I don't know. I don't really know what I would do to improve it. It seems like it's a little underpowered compared to like the other mid-range decks, but if the cards line up for you well, you know, you can definitely pull out your wins with it. I like the Black Market Merchant. I like how we didn't have Pilfered Goods. Pilfered Goods hasn't really been looking very good. I can get rid of Sleight of Hand. I'm not really into Sleight of Hand. Like we talked about, I'm not really that into all these parlays. The deck really could use more card draw. I could see instead of Sleight of Hand, honestly, I think I would rather have, like, well, Warning Shot's awesome. I would just play 3 Warning Shot. That card, I think that card's better than Parlay. And I just wouldn't play Parlay. I would play another Warning Shot, and I would get rid of the Sleight of Hand, and I would play some Salvages for the control matchup to give you some card draw, or just like those mid-range games that go really late. You know, help out your Twisted Fate and just be able to draw deeper into finding Riptide Rex and things like that. Salvage won't be good in every matchup, but now there's some of those other cards that would hurt your aggro matchup. But not having Parlay. But there's just so many times the Parlay is just a really weak draw. You like Zap Sprayfin over Salvage? If we play Zap Sprayfin, that means we draw Warning Shot, Make It Rain, or Flash Freeze. Or I feel like Salvage gets us closer to Riptide Rex, which is kind of the most important thing. Salvage uses our spell mana, which not everything in our deck does. We don't have a ton of things for spell mana. Maybe trim a Fury of the North. There's so many Fury of the Norths. They're hard to, I don't know, it's kind of hard to play. 4 mana. I don't know. Just play Babbling Bjerg that just draws Riptide Rex? Is that the thing to do? I guess it could draw Gangplank Riptide Rex. One Bjerg, one Sprayfin. Kind of split the difference. Like, you know, you can draw a spell, but then that Bjerg will have you draw Riptide Rex or Gangplank. Yeah, I could definitely see doing that. I kind of like that too. Cutting one Fury of the North, because they're so expensive, and playing an Elixir of Iron. Something that's a lot cheaper. We're going to be something to play a whole lot of, and that's, you know, the kind of the problem with so many 4 mana cards. But I could see that. I don't know. That's what makes this, you know, we had you had a donation deck that was just like this earlier in Niceville, just, you know, like a couple of days ago, and the thing is there's basically all of these cards are playable. You know, like there's not unplayable cards in these regions. All of them are playable, and so like finding exactly what to play, I don't know, it's kind of too hard to say. It really is. But I honestly don't really like Sleight of Hand, and I don't really like Parlay. I wouldn't play either of those. I would try to play more powerful cards. I mean, I don't even dislike playing like a Devour of the Depths just on its own. It's like, you know, usually good. You know, you can get into some ships. I don't know. It's so hard to say. The Yordles were great. The Yordles were great. We hit our allegiance trigger most of the time, and the warning shots from the Yordle Grifters are really important, whether it's leveling up the Gangplank or, of course, Riptide Rex. Like, you need warning shot with Riptide Rex, and so having more warning shots, the better. The more warning shots you have, the better. And so that's why Yordle Grifter is so good with that. Anyway, long stream though. That'll do it for Fate Fortune. Those of y'all watching on YouTube, hit that like button over there. Feel free to leave those comments as well. Nothing wrong with a 4-1 deck in Master Rank. We will take that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching some Fate Fortune, and I'll see you for the next video.